That's why we need to evacuate AUIS immediately, because those creatures out there are real monsters. And if we were late, we will miss any chance of getting military support. And our lives will be on the line as well as our loved ones. Now, we are prepared. I have already told Isra about the zombies attack and the situation in Baghdad. So that gave her some time to save some food and essential supplies in a secret place. What is really the problem? One, if we stay in AUIS, we may never get any support from the military forces. Thus, we will run out of supplies and lose the chance to run away. Second, our lives will be on the line. According to the Center of Diseases Control, zombies are eating anything live that got in their way. This means that we are nothing but a flash in their eyes. 3. Our lives and those who we love will be on the line. That's why we need to take an action very soon. Now, why should you care? Everyone should be concerned about this problem because, number one, any small injury by the zombies can turn you into a zombie. We need to protect humanity from extinction. The Center of Diseases Control points out that the zombies virus is passed on via bites and connects with body fluids. Number two, if we don't get military support, we will be trapped inside AUIS and we won't be able to run away. Number three, this crisis will definitely impact each one of us and it will affect the days to come. Now, some of you might think that staying in AUIS is a good idea, but if we stay, there is no guarantee that the military forces will help us. Plus, sooner or later, we will be running out of food and supplies because we don't have any backup. Also, the fate of the humanity depends on us, so we must move wisely and fast. Now, what can we do? The easiest solution of this problem is to leave AUIS immediately. So the main plan is leaving AUIS through the tunnels that lead to the airport of Sulaimani. Then we can go to the military base as the safe zone. Before we leave AUIS, we are going to storage food, which is saved before in the secret shelter by Isra, in the backpacks. After that, we are going to the labs to take some hammers and metal equipments or tools which we will use them as weapons. We will also take some books from the library about science such as math, engineering, and agriculture. In addition, we are going to take the 4,000 UF water bottles. According to Alexander in his article, 17 things you are going to want in your zombie survival kit if you are actually planning on surviving. Those bottles can save your life by removing 99.9% of the viruses, chemicals, and bacteria from the water. Further, we will find first aid kits in AUIS. Finally, we will take lighters and torches. Now, why is that a good plan? Firstly, we are going to leave AUIS through the tunnels, which hide us from facing the zombies. That means the chance to encounter the zombies is lesser than using the roads. Secondly, we have enough supplies to survive and help our friends. That means we will be able to save our loved ones. Thirdly, if we follow this plan, we can reach the safe zone and save ourselves. That will give us the chance to fight back and restore our old normal lifestyle. So to sum up, this plan is workable. According to the Center of Diseases Control, having an emergency kit will buy you some time until you are able to make your way to an evacuation shelter. In this case, we have an emergency kit, weapons, and the map to the tunnels, so the chance to get to the safe zone is higher. Many students assume if we stay in AIS, we will be safe because the military forces will come to our aid. But leaving AIS is better than staying and waiting for the military to aid us because the virus may spread within AIS. Then the military forces will not get inside to help the survivors. Also, they may abandon the area and close the gates to avoid infection more people with the virus. In addition, the government may not be able to help us on time. We will run out of supplies and food in AIS, so we have to use our supplies to reach the safe zone instead of waiting for them in AIS until we get support from the government, which is a very, very far chance. So for now, we have enough supplies until we reach the safe zone. The plan is workable. It just requires your courage and bravery to get to the safe zone. We will gather all the food, weapons, and we will store them inside the backpacks. Then we will take the tunnel ways to get to the airport. Moreover, you should always be ready for emergency. Now, the reason why I am emphasizing on the fact that we should leave AIS immediately is because if the virus spread among us inside AIS, each one of us will be a reason of spreading the virus and infecting other people. As a result, each one of us will be a cause for destroying humanity. And we will never have a chance to find a cure to this virus. According to Joanna and Matthew in their article, they say one of the ways to prevent the zombie virus is possibly with the hope of developing a cure. Now, is there anyone who wants to look like this? I don't think so. But if we leave immediately and try to get help from the outside, we might save ourselves, and we're gonna look like that only if we work together as one united team. Now everyone wants to stay alive and no one wants to see the world ruined. So I'm asking you, all of you, to start moving logically and wisely and follow the plan. We need to be united and work as one hand. Ignore the differences and focus on what brings us together. And I promise you, we will safely reach the safe zone with the minimum losses. You are all wise and smart, and you know how to make the right decision to save yourselves and the world. So I'm sure you will make the right decision and follow my plan.